Good evening. My name is Daylana, 46806. I am here representing disenfranchised and marginalized communities. Our goal here is to shine a light on institutional inequities in our city. Today, I want to provide your audience with an analogy I often use to help people understand why consistently we demand more from our elected officials. Please visualize with me this scenario. Think about a family of 6, 4 children, mom and dad. Child number 2 has been sickly from birth and is now 14 years old. In and out of hospitals, missing school, and just experiencing a lower quality of life in comparison to other 14-year-olds. Who hurts for that child? It hurts, it impacts the entire family. When one child is sick, it impacts the entire family in some way. Now, when mom takes that child to the hospital, she's not going to tell the doctor, all of my children are sick. All of their health matters, right? She's going to plead with them to help child number 2. Give them medicine, run tests. Well, the family we're picturing is Fort Wayne. That sick child we're picturing represents the southeast side of Fort Wayne, the black community, the sick child. We have been sick for too long. We need resources, financial investments, equity, and justice. We need immediate arrest when we're done wrong. We need diversity in our courts, fair sentencing. The Terra Roling fight should never be necessary again. With that, we firmly request from our council to hear the cries of residents that have been sick for too long. We're not just speaking to councilpersons Hines, Chambers, and Tucker. This is a request from all of you to have empathy for the sick child. Beyond passing bills and approving abatements, your voices matter. Use them to impact change and equity for all. When you help us, you're helping the entire family. We'll see you all on August 24th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening, Councilman Hines.
JB.
To all of the other distinguished council members. You know, this is an honor to be here tonight.
Sir, I'm sorry, can you please state your name and your zip code?
Your name and zip code.
Name? I'm Junius Pressey. I live at 6005 Sawmill Woods Drive, 46835. I believe that would be the 2nd district in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm here tonight because I'm in agreement with the ChangeMakers here in Fort Wayne. Many of you may not know I've served this community over 10 years, president of the NAACP in this community. Many of the issues that we see today concerning our police department, we dealt with many of this almost 33 years ago. And today there is unrest in the minds of many African Americans in our community. I'm here tonight because I'm concerned about a number of things. One, it was brought up as an issue about having identification for those that have been vaccinated. And, you know, I served 65 years ago in our military, and I carry around with me over 40-some years my immunization pass. And what I can't understand is why adults cannot come to the sense that we need to make sure that our community is healthy. You know, when I came up, we had 2 diseases that my parents had to deal with: tuberculosis and polio. And one thing that we did not see in our community is that when the government went to the sciences to come up with a vaccine to correct the issues, our communities did not fight. People in the community did not fight. There was trust in our communities that the government knew what was best in terms of overall health. And tonight, I believe that we need to have...
I'm sorry, your time has expired, sir.
Time is up?
Go to the next speaker, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
My name is Alisha Daylana, 46805. I wanted to speak on the Southeast project tonight, Village Premier. We know that the southeast side of town is filled with commercial businesses and properties owned by people outside of the Southeast community. We know how important it is for people of color in the area to have a stake in what is being done in their community. For many, many years, outsiders have come in and created businesses in black and brown communities and profited greatly. People of color who live in the Southeast want to see our businesses thrive. We own those businesses you speak of that this project will place inside Village Premier. People of color own daycares, coffee shops, restaurants, clothing stores, barber shops, thrift stores, grocery stores, and much more. We want our businesses in our communities. We are demanding that any project created to better our community, the Southeast community, be owned and operated by people of color. We will pass on the commercial amenities. We have plenty of our own. This will build wealth in our community and give businesses owned by people of color an opportunity to thrive. Another issue that has come to light over the last few months is our community living conditions in slumlords. If we lined up the residents of the southeast side of town, without a doubt they would name one sole housing company that has continuously wronged Fort Wayne residents, DBD Homes. I have had conversations and meetings with many Fort Wayne residents who live in homes managed by DBD Properties, and the conversation is the same. They're not fixing their homes, giving them used dirty appliances covered in pet hair and molded food, water leaks, residents going months and months with no stove, charging tenants for issues that already were there, living in sewage and non-running amenities. If you check out their Google review and BBB reviews, you will be stunned to see just how they are treating residents in the city. They offer mostly homes on the south side of town that are not up to par with living conditions. They continue to run their business in our city and take advantage of those who may not be able to fight back. I want the city to be aware of this company and how they are taking advantage of the disenfranchised and marginalized people in our community. I've tried to speak with the managers and owners to see how we could make changes to better housing in our communities, and they declined. They are unwilling to recognize or remedy the issues reported by their renters. If you are one of those people living in broken down properties, contact ChangeMakers Fort Wayne. We will no longer be silent in our communities.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else that wishes to address the council this evening? All right, seeing no